Come on a little ride. We're going to play Soccer Mom with the boys. Guam should be right here. Like, Guam used to be labeled. I don't know why it's not labeled, right? Or am I just not seeing it? I don't know. Uh-oh. Did I pass Guam? Guam's like right here, right? Oh, shit. Is it up here? There it is. Okay. I know the general vicinity of Guam, you know. All right. Hey, we're up to 78,000 tons. All right, so we got to bring on the boys. So let's go to rearm repair. And there should be a special button for load the SEAL team. Oh, let me find the special button. Let me bring this up so you guys can see what I'm looking at. What's this say? Oh, I see. Damage control. Where the hell's the SEAL team at? The crew's enjoying some shore leave. Make there should be a button for them. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, there it is. Spec Ops. Duh. So if I hit this button, time is going to advance a couple days. Well, no, 240 minutes. And we just lost a ton of weapons. Oh my god. They took the entire torpedo room. That's a big torpedo room on the Seawolf. Holy smokes. Wow. This sucks. This is even worse than I thought. Okay. So all we have are the weapons and the decoys that are in the torpedo tubes themselves. Not ideal. Let's go. Alright, so we got to go to Yulin, which I think is over here somewhere. I just realized all of the labels are gone. Okay. Now I can go where we're supposed to go. Where the hell's Yulin at? There it is. Oh boy. Huh. Apparently I turned labels off. I didn't realize that. Let's sneaky in there. Okay. I slowed down right before this. Mission deployment. I want mission deployment to be as close as possible. New sonar contact bearing 053, 10,000 yards away. I'm hoping that also puts us 10,000 yards closer to the discharge point where you get them off the boat.
On sonar, lost contact. Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Shallow water. Setting all the torpedoes to active. And shallow water homing. I'm setting that mode here on the right.
Con sonar, new contact bearing 053. Okay. Designated Sierra 1.
We're also going to start classifying some contacts. All right. So that's the port, but we got to go over here. This is the. Please don't shoot. Okay. Woohoo! I was trying to turn the submarine. I almost shot a weapon.
Come left to 3.
All right, so the 10,000 yard thing did not make a difference. This thing is still 30-some thousand yards away. How many exactly? 32,000. Okay. So that's the port. Like if we were to pop up the periscope, we would see port lights and stuff there. Let's go ahead and get this off your screen.
Come left to 311 Helm I.
All right, so what's going to happen here is we're going to have harbor patrol boats out there and probably some aircraft. We want to avoid everybody. We have Sierra 1 off to the left here. That's Sierra 1. So let's figure out who he is. How close are we to the bottom? All right, we should have towed array out, but man, conditions are terrible. Like, I can't tell. I have like one sonar. Yeah. All right, he could be a frigate.
Sonar, Sierra 1 is classified as escort.
That's a very low confidence classification. Very low confidence.
Con, helm, steady course.
All right, so what we want to do is we want to get a direction of motion. So he bears 157. If he stays bearing 157, this is a bad course. It means he's going to run right over us. So I want to see, is he drawing forward or aft of that line? And the way we're going to do this is I'm going to accelerate time a little bit. All right, you see he's moving south, right? That means that his direction of motion obviously is to the south. Now he may be heading southwest. Doesn't mean he's driving south. Because we're heading northwest, if he was dead in the water, like not moving at all, he would still appear to move south because it would be relative motion.
Con sonar, new contact bearing 288, designated Sierra 2.
All right, this might be a problem because this chucklehead way over here. Let me zoom out for you. You guys can see the entire picture right there. He's definitely...
Con sonar, Sierra 2 is classified as escort.
That's high confidence. Now, it doesn't help our SEALs, our special warfare operators, if we start attacking these things before we insert them or even after we insert them. We don't want them to know the Americans were even here. So we're just going to keep an eye on what their patrol pattern is and try and get around them quietly. So this is compressed time is what this is. Slow is smooth and smooth is fast. Yeah. Leon says, I hate these missions. Yeah, me too. I was hoping we wouldn't have to do one, but I think if you do the campaign like what we're doing, you get at least one. And if you don't pass it, you'll get it again. Also, if you fail other missions, it could reset the campaign timeline back before this mission, and you'll get it again that way too. So once you complete this mission, you want to hit every other mission. You know, don't go back to Guam and reload unless you really got to. All right, we're doing really good. Something else that we're going to run into eventually is sea mines. Sea mines sit on the bottom, and they're also bottom anchored mines. There's both. Very common in harbors.
Con sonar, lost contact. Sierra
yeah, he went behind
2,
an island.
Last bearing 302, contact faded.
So that shows you how the sonar propagation is modeled. Because he went behind an island, we don't hear him anymore because our path is blocked. Whenever he comes back out from that island, if he does, we'll regain him. Hopefully he stays behind the island. I don't want to see that guy ever again. Right there. Now, it looks like he did not run aground because he's on the other side of it, but I'm hoping he doesn't come back out this side. And I'm going to keep it in this view because whenever we start detecting mines, it will show them on this screen. To be fair, it'll show them on this screen as well. But I want you guys to see it when it happens. It should happen pretty quick. Whoa. I gotta get a new mouse pad. This thing's getting old. Shit. Well, that's not good. I didn't see the bearing of that. Bearing 285. This is a very good course to be on for this active. Remember what I said about presenting a narrow aspect? That's what we have here is a narrow aspect. So somebody over there is pinging away. All we can do is stay on course at this point. We're at the best course and best speed to get this job done.
Con sonar, lost contact. Sierra 1, last bearing 098, contact faded.
This is really good. So this contact going behind us, but also opening range, and whoever's pinging active doesn't have us, or else he would have radioed Sierra 1 and said, hey, contact over here, come help me out. That did not happen. So I know that we're not detected, and we have a bearing to what is probably CR2 now. I'm compressing time again. There's going to be a lot of time compression on this mission. We have 2 decoys we can use if we need to. I'm going to try and not get detected. Is that an airplane? Alright. You'll be able to hear the airplanes whenever they come. I thought I heard one for a second there. Yeah, it's a super duper dangerous mission. Is that a mine? There's something white right there. What is that? Oh shit. I think that's a mine. Hold on a second. Oh crap. Okay. I don't know why they're not showing up on sonar, but we have mines. We're in a minefield right now. Wow, that's tiny. How are we supposed to see that? Okay, I'm gonna do a left 10-degree rudder here. And then we're gonna go between 2 mines. We have a mine port and a mine starboard right now. And why doesn't sonar see them? What am I doing wrong here? Something's not set up right. Oh boy. Alright, if we're going to rely on visual identification of these mines, we're going to be in a world of hurt, because I'm not... My eyesight's not that great. Oh my god. Okay. We're between a string of mines. There's a string of mines going right to left on the screen. There's one right there. It's just above my cursor. There's a second one right there, a little bit shallower. There's a third one just popped up right there. Four mines right there. One to the right. We're going in between a string. That's wild. There's one right off our bow here. Do a little bit of a little 5-degree rudder change. Like right there. What is that? Let's pause this. Not pause, but what is that? Is that like a bubble? Like these things going up are bubbles. That's not going up. I don't know. If that's a mine, that's the world's tiniest mine. That's kind of what it looks like. I'm going to treat them as if they are, but I'm not convinced that I'm right. I'm not going to drive under them. The reason why I don't think there were... One indication of that it's not a mine is it should be plotting them on the plot. And there's nothing on the plot. Huh. Kind of weird, but okay. It's also getting really shallow. Because it's getting shallower, I'm coming up a little bit. Yeah, man, that's... Oh, it's freaking me out. Okay. I'm just checking my sonar to make sure I've got everything on, and everything's on. I don't know why we don't see him. Alright, what's the bearing of that active now? It's right off our beam. It's not a good bearing for the active to be, but there's not much I can do about it. I can't turn to the right anymore because that's land. That's a beach right there. If I turn to the left, I'm going to run into whatever that is. And also the active's right there. So all I can do right now is stay on this course and hope that I'm wrong about these being mines.
Con, sonar, new contact bearing 203.
Right.
Designated Sierra 3.
Oh, we finally got him. Okay, so this is the third... Crap. Did not mean to do that. Let's figure out what CR3 is. He's going active, so it's a warship. Probably a Luda.
Con, sonar, Sierra 3 is classified as escort.
Okay. Man, we're really broadside to him. Whoa. So we got to get over here. Let me do this.
Come right to 313.
So my thinking right now is I want to get so close to this beach that they may think that I'm a big rock near the beach. Of course, I'm a big rock that's moving. That's kind of a problem with my plan. Big rocks don't move normally. And that is definitely a mine. What the hell? What's this? Oh, it's because I'm rigged for silent running. Alright. Okay, so I've turned off the ultra quiet, which allows my sonar, my mine-sweeping sonar to operate.
Con, helm, steady course.
Now we should start seeing them on sonar.
Con, sonar, lost contact. Sierra 3, last bearing 200. Contact faded.
Alright, I'm gonna go back to ultra quiet because I don't see the mines.
Ultra quiet.
So the mine-sweeping sonar will only look out a short range. So I'm not going to leave it on all the time. I'm going to turn it on and then make sure we're clear and then turn it back off again. We're back to ultra quiet again. No sonar. We just got to be really careful about overdriving our sonar. It's like, imagine turning on your headlights as you're driving down the road at night by yourself on a highway. The highway's straight, you know there's no turns, but is there going to be somebody in front of you? Alright, sonar's on. We're going to leave it on for a minute. Now this is a different kind of active sonar. This is not mainframe active like you hear, like we're hearing right now. It's so high frequency you can't even hear it. It's beyond our ability to hear. It is detectable by other sonar systems though, so that's why you don't just leave it on. And so that's a mine, and I'm just curious if it's going to plot that. We should get a little mine icon right about here. Let's see what happens. Huh.
Con, sonar, regained contact on Sierra 2.
Still doesn't see it. That's crazy.
261.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Yeah, I'm turning the sonar back off again.
Con, sonar reports minefield ahead.
Yay, finally. Somebody woke up sonar. Okay, the funny thing is I'm in ultra quiet right now and we detected it. So I'm going to put on a little bit of a left rudder and we're going to come just to the left of these. These are influence mines, by the way. You don't have to hit them for them to detonate. If you just get close, they will detonate and then everybody knows something's going on. So we don't even want to get close to these things. All right, so we have one to the left that I can see. So there's one, can you guys see that? There's one right there. That's the one sonar called out. There's another one right here sonar did not call out. And I don't know if it's a range thing or what. It might be a range.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 2, last bearing 252. Contact
I don't know how they
faded.
saw that one and not the one that's right next to us. I'm gonna turn away from that one a little bit. Shit. I'm heading right for one right now. There it is. Okay, you got this big brown thing right here. Let's come out of compression. Oh, there's one right in front of us. Oh my god. Alright, so the little white things that I was seeing are not mines. It's definitely these things right here. So we're going to try and fit between two of them. I see the one on the starboard. I don't see one that's shallow. I'm gonna try and go above. What I've done here is I've ingested a little bit of water. I'm gonna try and split
Come
these
right
two.
2311. Helm I.
There's one right off the bow, dude. What are you doing? Oh, that's not good. Ooh. Do not broach. Do not broach. Dive, do not broach. Fuck. Dive, what are you doing? Okay. Dive tried to be stupid and give us away. I know it says on the plot that we're between two, but there's like literally one right there that I'm trying to not hit. For some reason, we don't see this one on the plot. We see this one, and we see the one that we've gone by.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Okay. I think we're fine. Okay, well, I think we made it through the first belt. There's the second belt in front of us that we see. Nope. Why is there a rudder on? There we go. We had like a 5-degree rudder. We were very slowly turning to the right. Yeah, that guy's very close right there. Let's check the chart real quick. Okay, we're almost there. I think we're inside the minefield.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 3, bearing 190.
Okay. So we are 1.7 kilometers away from dropping the boys off. And they'll leave on their own. We're at a shallow enough depth that they can just get out. We're going to yeet them right outside the sub. So we're doing... I don't know if we have to come to a full stop. If they don't get out on their own, we'll come to a stop. Yep, there they go. Alright, Special Ops team is away. Can I end the mission? I can. Okay, good. We don't have to leave. But we managed to sneak in, not trigger any alarms, not hit a mine, and the SEAL team is away. I don't like this mission, but it is realistic in terms of these things have to happen. The new Virginia class, by the way, and of course the SSGNs that we have, the 4 that we have equipment that's designed to support this kind of mission without emptying out your, torpedo room completely anyway, like what happened to us. So, this is a case where real life might be a little bit easier than this. All right.